every morning, and I'll be listening to her on the way to work while I'm at work. I can't really focus until she's done work cooking because she be saying some stuff make you get up and get out your chair. So take heed to the message. Let's make sure we support her and go and subscribe to her content because she's doing an amazing job over there. I appreciate you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We need to start learning how to tell our men what we would like, what we need in a marriage. Because if you don't tell your man what you need in a marriage, this creates chaos. I always tell people on my channel, you got to learn how to talk to your husband.
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwar. So before we start, I need y'all to hit that like and subscribe button if you feel my content. If you don't feel my content, baby, you can keep scrolling, okay? You can keep scrolling. Y'all know how I got to dance to my intro music. You feel me? I love my intro. Shout out to Black Man Unfiltered. Shout out to Black Man Unfiltered. Because if it wasn't for him, I would not have this hot beat intro music. And I dance so much, sometimes I miss the time to start. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see y'all. So we got a few in the chat. I see Malik. How you doing, my brother? It's good to see you. Okay, turning numbers. You look new, sir. How you doing? It's good to see you. Butter, I think so. You new too. How you doing, sir? It's good to see you. So the title of this foolery is why you promoting single motherhood? Why do we let people promote single motherhood? Okay. So before we start, let me see who in the chat. Lady Navoa, how are you this morning? It's good to see you, my dear. Nicole, how you doing? Tracy, what's going on? Aminai 78. She has became, okay, a new member. Thank you, my dear. I greatly appreciate that for becoming a new member. Nancy, Sally, how y'all doing this morning, baby? It's good to see y'all. So we about to get it in. I'm going to show y'all 2 videos, okay? Well, not show you, but you're going to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I can't play it on both of y'all. And then we going to dissect this foolery today, okay? But I'm not new. I've been with you for a second. Okay, you said I'm not new. You've been with me for a second. Okay, baby. Well, thank you. I appreciate you tuning in. We're about to get it in. Let's go to the first video. So the first conversation is with y'all know this brother. Once he starts talking, y'all already know who I'm talking about.
Do you feel like
it's tonight's conversation?
Mothers are choosing to have the government and system of raising their children than a man? Yes. And you feel like that if they had a choice, they wouldn't choose to be co-parenting with the father of their children. You don't think that they would prefer to have that help?
Well, you got to look at it like this. I'm talking about marriage. So they're preferring to go against marriage and just...
I was married. And I stand by what I'm going to say now.
Okay.
Even the women that do receive that assistance, I argue it's the absent fathers that is actually receiving the assistance. Because the government is only doing the job that they're neglecting to do. So if you sit here and you say that women get titled out in this and other, actually it's the fathers that's getting it, because if they was given more than 35, do you feel like...
So is it the father that's really getting the assistance, y'all? Because let me share something with you, because it sounds cray-cray to me, and it sounds like He made it up on the spot. Y'all know, I think y'all already know who I'm talking about. Excuse me, y'all already know who I'm talking about. Tonight's conversation, that gentleman, I don't even know his true name, but he is one of those content creators that cater to women. That he will tell a fake truth and all the women will run with it. So you're saying that the men are the ones that are receiving the assistance, i.e., that's what he said. So if the women are receiving the assistance for the children, he said, i.e., the men are receiving the assistance because if they would have paid more than $35 a month for child support, there would be no need for the woman to be on assistance. And so my rebuttal is, if she wasn't fucking with Pookie and Rere, yeah, I said it, she wouldn't have to worry about no child support that was $35 a month. She wouldn't have to worry about that. If she knew how to open up her legs to the right person, okay? If she took time and waited, okay? We wouldn't have this conversation. You wouldn't see me say nothing. So now you saying it's because, okay, i.e., she get assistance, it is because of him that he's actually getting the assistance. Baby, that don't make sense, baby. You just made that up because you was at a show. You made that up on a whim. No. If she's getting assistance, she's getting it because she wants to get this assistance. Because I'm going to share something with you. If you knew how to do clink, clink, you wouldn't have this problem. You wouldn't have somebody you got to chase down to buy milk and Pampers. Because if you had a baby and if you was married to a king, you wouldn't have to worry about Pampers and milk. He would have just told you, baby, go get the credit card from the drawer and go get Pampers and milk. You wouldn't have to run nobody down to get these Pampers and milk. But we want to sit up here and say that, oh, i.e., the man is receiving the assistance. Baby, go sit down. If you don't know what to say, go sit down. That's my whole issue right there. And let me share something with you. We sit up here, we promote this single motherhood, and all y'all doing is raising monsters. I said it. I don't care if you mad. I said it. Thank you, Almond Eyes, baby, for the $2. Okay, so Almond Eyes 78 for the $2 super chat. Okay, that's his name, Almond Eyes. Okay, Ace is a straight up clown, pandering at its best. Yes, baby, he is. And Nicole said, what happened to the vetting process? That's right. The vetting process was gone out the window, baby. They ain't care about that. This is my whole issue. And I'm going to share something with you. I was in this boat at one time too. I can't sit up here and tell you what I don't know. See, I was in this same boat. I can't sit up here and tell you something that I don't know. I did the same thing. But the only difference is that when it was time for me to get on assistance, when I turned 18, because now my mom, everybody who raised me was on assistance, except my father. My father worked all his life and still working. Well, he's retired now. But when I got 18, they told my mama, oh, she got to come down here to the welfare building to apply. So the casework I had was very nasty. And he said to me, so why you can't work? I said, no, I could work. I worked summer jobs before. He said, well, why are you down here? I said, because y'all told my mama I had to come down here and file for child support for me and my son. I mean, not for child support, for welfare for me and my son. So he said, oh, so you saying you can work? I was like, yeah, I could work. I don't need help from welfare. So he said, well, since you're here, you have to file because there's no income for the child. The child don't have Medicaid and all this. So I didn't know this, okay? And I'm 18, I don't know. So now he said to me, you got to go to a program at Union County College. and they gonna help you do a resume and all sorts of stuff. Mind you, I learned all this in school already. So when I went, I had to go to the class because they wasn't gonna give me any assistance if I didn't go to the class. So I went to the class. And when I say hood boogers, all hood boogers. Now, mind you, I was hood too, but I was like that bougie hood. I like grew up a little bit, but I was in that ghetto hood. I was in the ghetto hood still, but I had that bougie type ghetto. But I'm gonna share something with you. If I had to take it to you, baby, all that bougie would have went away. It would have been a problem. So now, anybody who know me in real life, they know. So now, this will happen. I got around these hood boogers. They was talking about their baby daddies, this and that. I ain't talking about mine. I was like, no, I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. Okay. I'm gonna get it together. Lost in translation said the hood elite. Yes. Yes, sir. The hood elite. So now, we in the class and everything. And they talking about their baby daddies, how the baby daddies gonna do this, do that. And I said, okay, yeah. Mine is like that too. But when I looked at it, I was like, I chose this because what baby mother was I? I was baby mama number 2. Baby mama number 2. Do you hear me? So this was foolish of me to even think that if you didn't do right by the first baby mama, why would I think you was going to do right by me? And anyway, I was a side chick. So how could I get done right by? I was a side chick. Just like how my mama was a side chick, I was a side chick. Okay? That's how I got made. That's how my son got made. Doing foolery, nonsense. So now I was like, okay, got out of the, finished the course and everything. And you know where I went? After I finished my summer program, okay, finished the summer program, whatever. And I missed, I'm gonna share something with you. I missed a good opportunity by listening to somebody who told me some nonsense. Union County Courthouse, right, was gonna hire me because I was doing some clerk work there. They was gonna hire me because I worked with them 3 summers. They were gonna hire me, but the money they was giving me was pennies, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go for it. I talked to my so-called parents and asked them, and they gonna tell me, oh no, it ain't enough to sustain you and your son. That's what they told me. So I let that job go. Don't you know if I would have been at that job, baby, I would have retired there. I mean, God still blessed me. I got a good job at Newark Airport, and I was making nasty money there. So God still blessed me. But I missed the opportunity from when I was younger that I could have been making nasty money when I was really young. So it took a couple years, and then I started making nasty money. But long story short, got to Newark and just stayed there and just made money. Okay. Now, the assistance that the state was giving me, right, that they were trying to give me was $300 and something a month. I could blow that with my hand just like this. That's how that money was like that. That money was like that. So when you mess with these type of men, okay, when you mess with these type of men, you place yourself to go on assistance. Yeah, you place yourself because see, people glorify being a single mother, but this is not the end goal. This is not how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be a single mother. But because people promote it, they tell you, especially in the hood, oh, you're gonna get welfare, you're gonna get food stamps, you're gonna be able to get your own apartment in the projects, you're gonna be able to do all these things, all these incentives that you get. So all these young girls like, yeah, once I get my baby, I'm gonna have all this and that. But I'm gonna share something with you, mama. If you don't have a man to govern that child, everything outside of your house will teach it. Yeah, I listen. I said it. I don't care if you mad. Everything outside of that house gonna teach your child. If you don't have a king inside the home, everything outside gonna teach this child some foolery. And then this child gonna grow up to know that they only got their mama in the house, so they not scared of their mama. That's why when boys get a certain age, Okay, I'm not saying all boys. But when boys get a certain age and the mama, there's no king in the house and only the mama is there, this is when the boy smell himself and know he can take you, mama. Listen, I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. They get a certain age and they think that they can take you. Now you want the community of men. Now you want the community. You want all the black men to rally now. This is when you want all the black men to rally. This is when you want them. You didn't want the black men to rally when you had this baby or before you had this baby. You didn't want to listen to the guidance of a black man. You didn't. Because your mama told you you don't need no man. You could do bad all by yourself. Okay? This is what they told you. So you believed it. You said, I'm strong. I can take care of this baby by myself. This is what you said. But I'm going to share something with you. I was a single mother. So now I'm going to call you on bullshit. Bullshit. Yes. Bullshit. Yes. That's what I'm going to call you on it. It's bullshit. That's right. I'm calling you on the bullshit. Okay? Good morning. Good morning. The international. Thank you, sir, for becoming a new member. I greatly appreciate that. So I'm calling you on bullshit. That's what I'm calling you on, baby. I'm calling you on bullshit. When y'all sit up here and come on social media talking about, I do what I gotta do. I go to every appointment my child got. I go to every recital my child had. And I take care of my parents and all this. I take care of the elderly in my family and this and that. And I do what I got to do for my children. And now I'm about to drop the hammer on you. Where you work at? I'm talking to you. Where you work at? Where you work at? I want to know. Because if you working to take care of these children, and then you say you're taking care of elderly people in your family, right? Where you work at? Where you work at? Because if Zaddy taking care of your children, if Zaddy is taking care of your kids, right? Then you a deadbeat mama. I said it. I don't even care. I don't care if you mad. I don't care if you upset. If Zaddy is taking care of your children, mama, you a deadbeat. We gonna talk. We gonna call a spade a spade. Just like y'all sit up here and y'all talk about men are the deadbeat dads and this and that, we gonna call a spade, mama. Because if Zaddy didn't help you maintain that household, the light, the gas, and let me see, because in the household it won't be water. So light and gas and that rent. If Zaddy helping you maintain all that, and he buying food too, because he giving you food stamps, that means you're a deadbeat mama. Yeah, I said it. Mm-hmm. Why do you get upset when somebody say you should be married? Why do you get upset? The first thing that you will come to the comment section and say, this is the first thing you'll say in the comment section. You ready? This is the first thing you say. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. That's what you say. Then you'll turn around and say, oh, I don't want no man to be abusive to me. This is what you say. This is what you say. I don't need nobody to tell me what to do. I was raised already. This is what you say. Now, did I say to you, you should have a man that is abusive? I didn't say that to you. I said you need to have a man that is a king. That's all I said. I don't say anything else. I say you need to be governed by a king. I'm not telling you to go out there and just follow any man. I'm not telling you that. Because if you do that, that's why you in this situation now. That's why you a baby mama. Because you went and just followed any man. Okay? You went and followed any man. That's what happened. That's why you a baby mother. Just like me. When I was a baby mother, I went and followed this man. And that's how I got the baby. I didn't tell you to follow any man. I said follow a king. That's what I said. But when I tell you this, you immediately tell me, I do everything for my child. I don't need his father. I do what I'm supposed to do by my kid. I go to every appointment. I don't miss anything. I go to every game. I have never missed nothing. I'm taking care of my parents and all this other stuff. And this is what I want to ask you. Where you working? I have to ask you that. Where you working at? Because how do you have this much time on your hands that you're able to do everything and still work? I got to ask this question. So either you have a strong foundation of family members who help you, okay? Or either you on the government assistance or you live with somebody. This is what I'm asking. Because you will get up here on social media, you will promote single motherhood, that it is amazing, it is good, that you don't need the father, but you will go get a substitute daddy, and that's daddy. You will go get a substitute daddy, and that's daddy. And I'm not saying all these children wind up in the prison system. I'm not saying that. But majority of them do wind up in the prison system. Majority of them do. Some of them are blessed to not end up in the prison system. That the mama got her head on right. She just did some nonsense. Some of them are blessed to not even, they say so blessed they didn't make it to the prison system. But some of them made it to the prison system. And I'm going to share something with you. All they did was go home to their daddy. Because remember, daddy was paying all your stuff and providing food and clothes and shelter. Okay? And shoes on that child's feet. So all that child did was grow up and go home to their father. I know it rolled over some of y'all heads, but this is true. You will sit up here and just promote single motherhood. All of this is good. This is what you promote. Single motherhood is good. This is what y'all say. But I'm here to tell you that this is bullshit. I know how hard it was being a single mother. It is not fun. It is not fun. I had a woman in my comment section say she made it to every event her child had. And I was a single mother, so I know she lying. I know she lying. I did not make it to every event my child had, okay? I didn't make it to everything because I was working. Now, if you getting government assistance, then yeah, you're going to make it to everything. You're going to make it to everything. You're going to make it to everything. And I'm going to share something with you. You know how else you're going to make it to everything? If you govern under a king, you're going to make it to everything. Hey, Tara, how are you, honey? You're going to make it to everything. If you govern by a king, you're going to be able to make it to everything. Because if I have an event with the kids at school and I got to go to work, my husband tell me, take a sick day. It's all right. I'll pick it up. See, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that. But when I was a single mother and I was on my own and everything laid on my back, I had no choice but to tell my son, baby, I got to go to work. Mama going to miss this today. I got to go to work. I couldn't get off. Okay. So I just, sometimes I don't understand y'all logic. I do not understand y'all logic at all. How y'all will get up here and promote on social media that being a single mother is amazing. It is not, baby. It is hard. It is hard. I know the trouble and all the nonsense I went through raising a child and being a single mother. It is not easy, but y'all promote it. And only why you promote it is because Zaddy helped you. Zaddy helped you. Because if Zaddy never had none of these programs, all of y'all would be with your baby daddy. And you would choose wisely. You wouldn't just go and sleep with Pookie or Rere. You would go and choose wisely. You would know how to do clink, clink. You would know how to clink, clink those legs. You would know. You would know. Because you would be thinking in your mind, if I sleep with this guy, I ain't going to be able to eat. I ain't going to be able to take care of this baby. You would know that because there's no umbrella here to save you. There's no umbrella, okay? There's no umbrella here to save you. All right. But it's only because there's an umbrella here to save you. But if you didn't, all of y'all would be with your baby daddy. Even me too. Even me too. I would have chose wisely. I would have just waited on my king to come. I would have just waited on my king to come. I would have understood the assignment. But it's because the Western world allowed us to do foolery. Because there is an agenda. But I'm tired of us keep saying there's an agenda. Break out of the damn agenda. Break out of the damn agenda. Why we gotta have babies and ain't no daddies around? Why our children gotta grow up to be monsters without their fathers? Why? You can tell a child that is being raised by a king from a child that is being raised by his mama alone. You can tell the difference. The tendencies are much different. Good morning, Bella. The tendencies are much different when a child is being raised by a king. Their tendencies is much different. They handle stuff in a different way, honey. But when they being raised by single mothers, they got their mama tendencies. They will act indignant, don't care where. I was just watching on Theo channel a few minutes ago, just watching Theo live, okay? Somebody please put Theo in the chat, his live in the chat, please. Just watching Theo chat, okay? I mean his live. And it was a mother there and her sister or girlfriend or whoever she was with a whole bunch of baby kids disrespecting a security guard. You already know there's no king governing those children. You already know. The children was cursing out the security guard, calling him all out his name and everything. And the mama was doing the same thing. So they going to have their mama tendencies. Do y'all know where those children going to end up? I'll wait for the answer. Do y'all know where those children going to end up, y'all? They're going to end up in the prison system. That's where they're going to end up at because they got their mama's tendencies. All the security guard asked them is to behave inside the mall. That's what he asked them to do. Keep an eye on your children. That's all he asked her to do. And now she get indignant and lose her mind and be disrespectful. Thank you, Bella. I appreciate it. Thank you, International Quiet Storm. I appreciate it. That Nicole, you right, baby. That's where they gonna be. That's where they gonna be, baby. Nicole said prison, and Bella said or deleted. Yes, or deleted, honey, because you got your mama tendencies. And if your mama ain't got no sense, this is a problem. If mama don't have no sense, this is a problem. Now, I'm going to share something with you. You will have some baby mothers that she will have some sense. This is the ones that you could deal with, that she wants to, now let me, I'm trying to break it down and I'm trying not to be ghetto, but it's not going to work. So let me just go with it. She wants you to be in that child life. She wants you to be in the child life. Okay, so you got some women that they want you to be in that child life. Okay, she want her child to know you. Even if y'all couldn't make it together, she wants that child to know you. God bless the woman like this. God bless the woman like this, because eventually this woman will get married. She just did an error. She will eventually get married. Somebody will come and grab her. My brother, if you don't think about it, if you don't fix your mindset, okay, somebody gonna eventually come and grab her, okay? But for the other ones who teach your children foolery, like to curse the security guard out, your baby will end up in prison or deleted. Yes, I said it. Because if you don't teach these baby kids nothing, good morning, King, how are you, hon? If you don't teach these baby kids nothing, honey, they will grow up to be monsters. And some of y'all get offended when I say they will grow up to be monsters. Yes, be offended, baby. Be offended. They will. They will grow up to be monsters, honey. It make me know, never mind. We sit up here and we just lie all on social media. You hear these content creators, they will lie talking about, ain't nothing wrong with being a single mother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All this lying that they telling you. Ain't nothing wrong with being a single mother. Hell, yes it is. Yes it is. There's a problem. There's a problem because, mama, let me share something with you. We actually designed to be at home with these children. Thanks to the Rockefeller family, we actually designed to be at home with these children. I said it. I said it. But if it wasn't for the Rockefeller family, okay, saying, oh, both genders could make us money, taxes, right? We wouldn't have this problem today. Because they help fund I Don't Need a Man rally. Yes. I'm independent. They help fund I Don't Need a Man rally. I am independent. They help fund that. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So if it wasn't for the Rockefeller family, baby, all of us would be home with our children 24/7, raising them the right way. Okay? Raising them the right way that they need this guidance. But because the Rockefeller family said, no, it's better, we're going to make more money if we get both genders out here working. Okay? We're going to get more. We're going to be able to tax them more. That's what they said. Malik said, you can't tell what sort of mother you have if the last name is the same as hers. Hey. Listen. This, you know what? I'm going to share something with you. Y'all got to stop preaching this nonsense. You do. These children need their father. See, what always hurt me is that y'all wait till the child get 15. That's when they start smelling themselves. They start cursing you out, telling you what they ain't going to do. That's when they start cursing you out, telling you what they ain't going to do. Now, this is when you call the daddy. Oh, he done did this. He done did that. Mind you, if you would have had this man in this child's life when he was young, okay? Now, this same thing I'm saying to y'all, I'm beating myself upside the head too. Because if you would have had this child, know who their father was when they were young, they wouldn't act like that when they became 15. Because they already know that, they already know that the owner's manual don't play no games. They already know that. They already know they daddy cray-cray. They already know. They ain't even going to do no smoke. Once you say, I'm going to call your daddy, they already know they got a problem. Good morning, Mr. He said, how are you? Mr. He said, we only, let me put it up there. They said we only tax half of the public. Yes, that's what they said. We only tax half of the public. Yes, honey. They said, no, we got to get all of them. We got to get all of them. So we're going to promote the movement of I Don't Need a Man. That's what they said. We're going to promote that bad boy. Tracy says, some earlier than late. Yes, honey. Hi, Brian. How are you? You said, I'm going to catch the replay. No problem, my dear. That's the thing. That's the thing that we miss in our community. This is the problem. You wait till this child get big, and then you want the father around because you can't handle the child no more. And I'm going to share something with you. One thing that I regret is that I never did this when my son was growing up. And when this boy got of age, he was ready to take it to me like Mike Tyson, okay? Like Mike Tyson, he was ready to take it to me. And I regret this because if you do not have the father in the child life, the child will do nonsense because it's only you, mama. It's only you. It's only you, mama. Just like when y'all remember that video we watched a couple months back where the mama told the boy she wanted him to clean up his room. And he took that little scooter, he bust the windows open, started tearing up the room, all because she asked him to clean up that room. I showed my husband that video. My husband said, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Because I would have walked in the room nice and calm and locked that door and told you to go sit down. I'd have took it to him. I said, I know. Nicole said Crimson Cure did a video about law, but it's place that forced Black women to work for the WW because they didn't want to do domestic work around their own house. I think it was about 1916 in South Carolina. I hear you, baby. But you know, Crimson always dropping those gems. She always dropping those gems. Now, I'm going to share something with you. My regret is that I didn't choose wisely. My regret is that I did not let the child know his father. That was my regret. And when this child got older, this child was ready for me. So when I teach y'all stuff like this, it's not for you to take it lightly. It's for you to take heed to it. That's why my name on social media is Take Heed to the Message. It is lessons that I have learned through my life. And that's why I want to pass it on to the masses to understand that there has to be a correction. Now, I am not seasoned like other influencers. I am not. I am not with all, I can't be professional at times. I am not. I am straight ghetto, honey. I will tell you what it is and what it is not. Okay? I'm just like that, honey. Smooth like Sunday morning. I'm just like that. I can't come up here. I don't have stats. I don't have all these things like a lot of content creators do that they can come up here and be professional. If you make me mad, I will get indignant. If you make me mad with a comment, I will get indignant with you. I'll block you though first. And then I can't be too indignant because I got a problem. I have a king at home. So I can't be too indignant with my mouth. But I can say small little things, okay? Because I watched a woman yesterday, right? On and I think I shared it with y'all. She was on Instagram. And she said, I do what I want to do, right? And one of the influencers who was sitting next to her on the podcast, he said, baby, you do what you want to do because you don't have nobody to answer to. Ain't nobody at home for you to answer to. It was a whole mic drop. I was like, damn, he told the truth. He told the truth. It was a whole mic drop. See, when I get indignant on social media or if I get out of the way with anybody, I got somebody to go home to answer to. That's why I try my best to watch my mouth. I got somebody home that I got to answer to. And my husband does not like his last name to be disrespected in any way. He doesn't. But back to the story at hand. Because I did not have my child governed under his father, this boy got older and was ready to take it to me. And when you don't have these children governed under their father, this be boy or girl, they will do this nonsense to you. I don't care how many times you done took them to church. I don't care how many times you took them out of the country and took them on vacations. I don't care how many times you've done that. When your time comes, this is when you will say, I wish his father was around. Because I remember when our son, who lives in this house, was smelling himself. And he got indignant with me. Okay? I mean, it was indignant, honey. It was indignant, baby. Okay? And my husband was sitting on his lazy boy. And I was ready to jump up. My husband said, I got this. Sit down. All you seen this man fly up from his lazy boy, and in the next 5 minutes, because I say 5, maybe 10, I say 10. In the next 10 minutes, my son was on his knees talking about, Mama, I'm sorry. Mama, I'm sorry. I apologize for my mouth. Crying and everything. I said, honey, what happened? He said, don't worry. Nothing happened. I just needed to do a correction. Now, all I'm saying is that we got to get out of the mindset of thinking that we can raise these children without men. And when I say this, I'm talking about, mama, you choose wisely who you let swim in your honey pot. Stop letting everybody go raw in you. Stop sleeping with everybody. And I'm not saying that you a chicken ho ho ho. I'm not saying that. I'm saying learn how to close those legs. Everybody that you date don't mean you gotta sleep with them. Everybody that you date, when y'all women be coming on Kendra G's show and y'all be having 8, 9 babies and you got 6, 7 baby daddies, you should be ashamed of yourself. Why are you on here? Sometimes I think y'all just come up there to be funny. Who is dating you? Who is dating you, ma? It's going to be a smash and that's it. If somebody want to come to your house, because we already know roaches live there. We already know roaches live there, and you probably live there with your sister and her other kids. So no, I don't understand it. And they go on Kendra G's show thinking they're going to get somebody. And they got all these demands of how much money this man's supposed to make. And you got about 5, 6 children. And then and this is the thing that kills me. Okay. This is the thing that shocks me out. Okay. Shocks me out. Some of them be pregnant. They be pregnant. Look at you pregnant. You full on pregnant. And you talking about you need a man. Where was the man? Where's the man that got you pregnant, mommy? Where's that man at? Where's that man that got you pregnant? Why are you on the Kendra G show in the first place talking about you need a man? We always think this is fun and games until those boys and girls get grown, when they get big. When they get big and they ready to wail on your behind, mama. When they get big, okay, and they ready to wail on your behind, mama, this is your problem. This is your problem, baby. But you don't understand that, because in the Black community, we always preaching, we don't need no man. I don't need my baby father. Okay, I could do bad all by myself. All right, that's the problem. That's the whole thing. It don't make no sense at all. You will promote being a single mother. This is the thing. Now, I'm going to share one more video with y'all. I want y'all to listen to this one real quick. And y'all just understand the foolery. Understand the foolery, baby. Understand it. It don't make sense. We promote foolery all the time in our community, and we think it's fun. This is Shalakima.
I was told that I was wrong with the Black community because I support single motherhood, promote single mother. Are we talking about single person or single mom? You're not a single mom if the father is helping you care for the child. You're a single person. And who would promote being a single mom? You're already treated like it's an accolade, like you're about to get some award or settlement for it. No, we should be promoting and supporting the family unit because a child needs the mom and the dad.
The family
unit. That would be
unit.
logical to some people, but you know, I said what I said. And my name is Shalakimia.
Shalakimia.
I was told.
Always on point. Always on point. Shout out to Shalakimia. She always on point. I love that sister content. She always on point. She said, why are we not promoting the family unit? Now, the woman before her that was talking, she's on the same show. Let me just make sure. Amin Eyes put his name up here earlier. She on the same show with that brother, Ace. She on the same show with Ace. And she promotes single motherhood. Because she is a single mother, but she's dating. She was married. This is what I was told. But she always promotes single motherhood. And I'm going to share something with you. Single motherhood is just that you don't have anybody to answer to. You get to do whatever you want to do with that baby. Yeah. You get to do whatever you want to do with that baby. You could say, this is my baby. That's why single mothers always say, that's my baby. Because you get to do whatever you want to do with that baby, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. You get to say, who gonna check me, boo-boo? That's what you get to say. Who gonna check me, boo-boo? And I'm gonna share with you why I say that. Because I said it. I said it. When I was a single mother, I was like, who gonna check me, boo-boo? Nobody gonna check me. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. The child is mine. I birthed that child. No, doggone well, that mess ain't right. No, doggone well, that mess ain't right to say that. That child ain't just mine. He wasn't just mine. But I wanted to raise him the way I wanted to. I wanted to spoil him the way I wanted to. And then when he got old enough to tell me I didn't need all that, all I wanted was my daddy, that was the drop moment. Boom. That's the drop moment. When the child starts telling you the truth. I didn't need all those expensive vacations. I ain't need all those Jordans and Tims and 8-ball jackets. I didn't need all the Sega Genesis and Nintendo. All I needed was my daddy. That is the drop moment. Boom. The mic drop moment. When they tell you this. You went and spent all this money on this child for years. Okay? Spent all this money on this child for years. Okay? Hello, Growth. How are you, hon? It's good to see you. So, spent all this money on this child for years, and the child come tell you, I didn't need none of that. I just needed my daddy. Hi, Trina. How you doing, honey? I just needed my daddy. Y'all women, y'all got to get out y'all feelings. Y'all got to get out y'all feelings. I don't care how much you don't like the daddy. I don't care how much you disagree with the daddy. Leave the door open for this baby to know their daddy. Leave that door open. Leave that door open, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Leave it open. It don't make sense. Because later the child will get older and tell you, all I needed was my daddy. That's what the baby will tell you. They will say, that's what I wanted. I wanted to know my daddy. That's why I was acting indignant. That's why I didn't want to behave. Because I knew if I was being disrespectful and nasty to you, mama, I would know you would let me know who my daddy is. Malik said, that's the accountability that women don't like. Baby, listen, I'm just here to speak truth. I'm here to speak truth. Now, my truth you may not like. You may say she's so ghetto. She talks so ghetto. She don't know how to talk properly. Okay? And I'm going to share something with you. I don't give a damn. It don't make me no never mind. Long as I get the message out. That's the thing. Long as I get it out to the masses. I don't care how I say it. Long as I get it out. I ain't gonna be, I can't, listen, only bougie I know is bougie ghetto. I'm gonna do the best I can. That's it. Okay? I'm gonna do the best I can, and you take it how you like it. If you don't like my content, keep scrolling. That's it. I ain't gonna please everybody. Take heed is not for everybody. If you don't want to learn accountability, baby, I'm not for everybody. I'm not. Okay? I'm not. The type of drink that I am, honey, the type of drink that I am, it burns a little bit when it go down. Okay? It burns a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, Bella, you dropped somebody. I ain't even know. I ain't see who you did. Tracy and Ella, let me see what you put up here, Bella. Tracy, LOL, she was promoting her practice, and that was the topic, so she can go. Oh, okay. So now, I'm glad I don't have children. I had a dad who met me at 30 years old, and he went on to glory 6 years ago. Okay, my dear, my condolences to you, honey. Mary says, I didn't say your name, baby, because I knew I was going to mess it up. Mary says, speak the truth and shame the devil. Turn on you and say you are the cause of me of being no good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, you said it was a troll. Okay, thank you, Bella. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So that's the thing, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, all these influencers can make it seem like being a single mother is easy, But I know those nights when you cry in your bedroom. I know those nights when you take your shower from work that you crying in the shower because you doing everything on your own. Now, did I say when you get married that you're not going to cry? Nope. You're going to cry sometimes. But you know what you get to do? You get to go lay under your king. You get to go lay right next to him. And he hold you and tell you, don't worry, everything going to be all right. But when you by yourself and you doing it by yourself to maintain these children, you got to cry. Because everything is laying on top of you. You got bills on top of bills. Now, did I say when you marry, you don't have bills? No, you still have bills. You still go through financial hardship. You still go through something. But there's someone there with you that wants to help the situation. Okay? It's someone there that say, don't worry, we're going to handle it. We're going to get it together. But because in the Western world, they promote this foolery. And only why they promote it is because Zaddy paying for it. They promote it because Zaddy paying for it. But let Zaddy cut all y'all off these programs. Some of y'all going to be giving y'all babies away. Some of y'all going to say, I can't take care of this baby no more. Like this young girl got on TikTok and she was talking about she not a good mother because she get all this type of assistance and her kids go to school and all she do is stay home all day and her rent is $23 a month. This is what she said. And she thought that mess was funny, coming to social media telling her business. She thought that was funny. But wait until her caseworker get a whole width of that nonsense. Wait till her caseworker get it. We're going to see how funny it is then. It's only because Zaddy give y'all the luxury of being, and I'm going to share something with you. This is going to hurt a little bit. Y'all actually Zaddy concubines. Yeah, that's what you are. You are actually Zaddy concubines. When y'all have these children, y'all go out and make these children, and then you come to Zaddy and say, Zaddy, I need help raising these children. And Zaddy gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna help you. But when your children get older, they gonna come and live with me. And when I say they gonna come live with me, they gonna be in the prison system. That's why you see so many black men in the prison system, because they was raised by their mama. They got those sweet and not even sweet, but I want to say they don't know how to control their emotions. Women don't. We don't. Unless you were governed by a king. Unless you had a strong male role model in your life, you can control your emotions. You know how to speak. You can even watch some of the content creators on social media. The women. If you watch how they speak, you know they were, if you watch how they speak, you know they were governed under a king. Good morning, Mrs. She said, you know they were governed under a king. But then if you watch content creators that are women and they act indignant on social media, that when they on panels, they ready to box it out with these men. And I don't promote violence, but they ready to box it out with these men. Okay, you already know they not governed by a king. Even if they say they married, you already know they not married. They not married. They lying. Okay, that's why I always be like, I cut an eye. When you hear a content creator act indignant with somebody on a panel, I cut an eye. Because there's no way you could be married. There's no way. There's no way. I have been on panels where there have been men that have made me mad. I was angry. But you will see me get quiet and I will smile. Okay? And I will smile and act like nothing happened. And you know what happens? After I'm finished the panel, I will get upstairs and I will tell my husband, and you know what he'll tell me? He said, I was watching you. He said, I was watching you. This is how I know when you get upset and you don't agree with somebody, because you will smile and you will get quiet. And you know what he tell me? I taught you well. I tell him, get out of here. But it's true. It's because my husband doesn't like nonsense. He don't like to be disgraced. So even if I feel angry and I'm upset about the whole content, you will see me get calm. I will get quiet and I will just say, okay, let it be what it is. Let me let it be what it is, because I'm not going to win this conversation, because this woman right here, she want me to get indignant. You know what I'm saying? Because let me share something with you. Hyenas love when they see women who say they are lioness get indignant. They love it. They love it. I'm going to share with you why. Because they will say, see, I told you, she don't know what she talking about. She ain't governed under no king. She don't know what she talking about. Because she wants you to get indignant. We're going to call a spade a spade. You understand? We're going to call a spade a spade. This is what we're talking about. King said the schools are crying out for you, dear. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Mrs. She said, we honor them, same as honoring God. It's my opinion. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mrs. She said. You speaking facts, baby. You speaking facts, honey. And it don't make sense, y'all. It don't make sense. We sit up here, we promote this foolery, and all we doing is hurting the children. That's all we doing. We ain't hurting nobody else but these kids. These kids need their fathers. Women, y'all got to learn how to do clink, 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 clink. Lock it down, honey. You ain't got to sleep with everybody. You ain't got to let everybody swim in your honey pot. Okay? You ain't got to let it. You don't. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. Y'all got to think about this foolery. Think about it, honey. Don't let this destroy your... Listen, when you don't have a king to govern over these children, when you don't have a king to govern over these children, you ain't doing nothing but helping Zaddy prison system. You ain't doing nothing but helping Zaddy's prison system get filled. That's all you doing. When you teaching them all this right, when you teaching them wrong is right and right is wrong, all you doing is teaching them to continue to do foolery. And I know some of y'all gonna say, well, my mama and daddy ain't never teach me. Let me share something with you. There is a time to learn, mama and daddy, that you have to seek knowledge on your own. I'm telling you the truth. Even if your mama and daddy didn't teach you, there is a time to learn, to seek knowledge on your own. There's a time to know that this is wrong, what is going on. All you got to do is do the opposite of everything your parents did. That's all you got to do. If you believe your parents raised you wrong, do the opposite. But I will say this, carry along some of it with you. When we talking about chastising and not giving so much. Carry that along with you. So the child can be balanced. Get that child under a king. Y'all sit up here, you want to have babies by the most finest wine man and looking good and this and that and all this stuff. And let me share something with you. All Pookies and Rerys ain't fine. Some of them got game, okay? Some of them got game. The only problem that Black women have, and I'm going to share this with you, and I know some of y'all don't like it, but the only problem we have is that we don't want to be governed. Because your mama wasn't governed. Your grandma wasn't governed. You don't want to be governed. But I'm going to share something with you. If I would have known what I know now, honey, I would have wanted to be governed a long time ago. If I would have known what I know now. But like I said, It takes time. You have to grow. But if I was governed under a king, I'm not calling my father a bad man. I'm not. But if I was governed under a king, it would have been much easier for my husband. I said it. We got to call a spade a spade. If I was governed by my king, if I was governed under a king, it would have been much easier for my husband. But my husband had to go into a whole teaching mode to teach me how to be a good wife, to teach me how to be a good mother, to teach me how to be a woman. And I know some of y'all women going to get offended by that. Oh, her husband got to teach her how to be a woman. You can take that offense and do whatever you want to do with it. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I have so much respect for my king, and in my mind, he is such on a high pedestal that nobody can bring this man down from my mind, because I have so much respect for him. And I have said this many times. Y'all got to stop thinking that you can raise these kids alone, honey. I'm telling you, you got to stop thinking this foolery. It's not helping. It's not doing anything but destroying the Black community. King, thank you for all the amazing messages. I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. I greatly appreciate all the love. If you want to donate to the channel to help me grow with my equipment, you can donate through Cash App. You can also donate through badges on Instagram. Thank you for the person who donated the 2 badges on Instagram. I greatly appreciate it, baby. I did not get your name. Thank you so much, honey. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to donate through donate through Super Chat, you can do that through YouTube. And if you want to shop with me, our business is called ubmratsfashion.com, and it is in the link in both bios, Instagram and in YouTube as well. And also we have merch that is available. You will see me on you will see the top part of me in a cartoon figure, and you'll see bubble letters in the back. I only got 2 sayings on there so far. And the material is amazing. Oh, okay, honey, I see you now. Thank you so much. You said it is a guidance. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. It is the guidance. So now, I just want to say I have merch, and you can check that out too. You can check it out through YouTube if you are interested. If you're not, baby, it's okay. Boss lady, don't worry, honey. It's no problem. You said I had a flood from my neighbor. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. I hope everything work out, my dear. Make sure you get that insurance on the phone, honey. Make sure you get that insurance on the phone. So everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Thank you for stopping by and listening to my rant this morning. Much appreciated. Y'all check out my reels also. Everybody have a great day. Instagram, I'm going to let you out first, baby. YouTube, my foundation, where I started from. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all stay safe.